Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining in. Guys, in this particular video, we will understand the basic WordPress settings that you need to follow every time when you create a new WordPress website. These settings are very essential from basic setup point of view because every time when you create a new WordPress website, there are certain options from users point of view, from setup point of view, from WordPress point of view that you need to follow, and every setting is crucial for a longer period of time, which may impact your website performance or appearance in terms of user experience. So in order to change the settings or in order to see the settings, what you need to do is you need to come onto your WordPress dashboard, and inside here you see an option called settings, and in this there are multiple options. We will go through them one by one, and in this video we will understand the general settings of WordPress. So click on this. As soon as you clicked on general settings, now there are certain options. Let's understand one by one. So first option is site title. So whenever you install a WordPress or whenever you create a website, there is a site title which is visible here. So if you see here on my screen, so the WP learners, this particular one in your tab, the WP learners is my site title, dash my WordPress blog is my tagline. So you can change the site title from here. This site title is by default applicable for all the pages on your WordPress website. So if you want to change it, you can do that simply by editing this particular text. Next is tagline. Tagline is nothing but the same way. The first one is the WP learners, it is the tagline, and then dash or hyphen my WordPress blog is the tagline of your website. So here I need to change it, and I will keep like learn WordPress easily. So this is a site title which I can put site tagline which I can put for my website. You can change these two options as many times as possible if you want, but this is something which is meant to be static all the time because these are related to your brand identity, brand appearance, and about your business. So you don't need to change multiple times. Then third option is WordPress address URL and site address URL. Guys, please make sure that these two URLs should be identical, because these URLs will tell user and the WordPress CMS as well that which is the actual address of your website. If you see any mismatch in them, please make sure that both of them are correct from starting to end. There should not be any difference in both the URLs. And the third next option is administrator email ID. This email ID was inserted when you installed WordPress, or when you installed the WordPress via Bluehost, it automatically detected the email ID. Although you can change it, but as soon as you will change, a particular email confirmation will be sent to this email ID, and once that is approved, then only it will be changed. This email ID is also being used if in case you forgot your password and you want to reset it. Then in that case, a reset password link or in form of email will be sent on this email ID, and all the possible notification regarding anything happening on your website will be sent to this particular email ID only. So please make sure that you insert a proper and fully functional email ID on this particular section. The next option is membership. By default, it is off and you have to keep it off. Why I am saying that? Because if you remember, let's say when I actually told you how to log in into your WordPress dashboard. So if I go to incognito mode and if I paste and show you the login page. So by default, the WordPress login page looks something like this, in which it asks for username or email and the password. There is no other option which says create account. There is no other option which says create account. It means only those people who have the user ID password can log in. No third party or no unauthorized user can create an account, and that's what you want, right? You don't want any unauthorized person to get into your WordPress dashboard. It is a very big threat for your security purpose. So don't keep it on until unless your website is something like that anyone can come and register, but most of the cases it has to be switched off. Then the next option is new user default role. If you select this option, then in that case, whatever new user is coming and creating an account, that particular user will be assigned with a role, with a default role. You can set the default role as per your choice, maybe subscriber, contributor, author. All these options we have already covered in the previous videos under the user management section. So if you haven't watched that video, please go and check it out. Then next option is site language. As per your choice, as per your country, or as per your audience choice, you can change the site language, and all the possible options of languages around the world, around the globe, are available here. So if your audience is comfortable in any particular language, let's say French or Japanese or Chinese or maybe something else, you can change the language as per your convenience, and the entire dashboard will also be converted in the same language. Right now it is English US, and I'll keep it as it is. The next option is time zone. It is dependent on your country time zone. By default, it is set to UTC +0. You can set this time zone as per your country's time zone. In my case, it is UTC +530. So I'll just go and say UTC +530. That is the time zone which is applicable for India. Sorry, it is not minus, it is plus. So I'll just go and click on +530 like this. So UTC +530 is my country time zone. The next is date format. In which format you want your date to be displayed. By default, it is month, date, year. By default, it is month, date, and year. If you want to change the format, you can do that. It will not impact your website majorly. It is up to you in which format you want to keep the dates. The next is time format. Whether you want to keep it like this, or maybe capital PM, or maybe something like that, or maybe if you want to add your own custom format, you can do that. The next is week starts on for you, what you want the starting day. By default, it is set to Monday if you want, or Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. These are very essential when you have a membership based website, or when you have a website where all these options are crucial from users point of view. Otherwise, it will not impact your overall website performance as such. Then we have starter templates. So since we are using extra theme, so there is an option as similar to the Elementor page builder. There is another page builder called Breezy. So if you want Breezy page builder templates enable in starter templates, you can do that. But as I mentioned, we will only use Elementor for at least for beginning purpose to create our website. So we'll leave as it is. And user tracking, it says allow brainstorm force products to track non-certain sensitive users tracking data. It is basically just to monitor whether you are facing any problem or not. If it is by default selected, you can do that. If you don't want to share the data, keep it off and then save the changes. So these were the settings which come under the general part or general settings here. If you see any other option which is not covered in this video, you can let me know in the comment section or discussion forum. I will try to answer your every query. That's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day.